Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you the new Juvia's Place Wahala palette. So I'm going to show you this beautiful palette and review this palette for you, and I'm even going to demo a look. So if you want to see a little bit more about this new palette that just released, make sure you keep on watching, and of course don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to your girl. So I'm going to be starting off with my face first. I'm going to prime my face using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. You guys know I have dry skin, so I like a nice dewy hydrated look. I'm just patting that into my skin. And I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation today. And then I'm going to go ahead and conceal using the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. To contour my face, I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Shade Stick. I'm contouring my nose and my cheeks. And then I'm just going to blend this all out layer by layer, starting with the foundation to the contour and then the concealer. And now to set the concealer down, I'm using the Crayon Case's Chalk Dust in the letter C. And I'm just lightly applying that. I'm going to let it bake for just a few moments and then I will dust that away. I'm using my Sigma Sculpt Contour and Highlight palette to go ahead and contour my nose just lightly, and I'm also going to use it to dust away that powder on my face. I'm using the exact same shade that I used to contour my nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I'm using the ABH Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite, and I'm just filling them in, and I carve them out off camera. To prime my lids, I'm using the P. Louise base in the shade 2. This is so I can get a nice vibrant color payoff when I'm using the palette today. Alright, this is what you guys came for. So I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Wahala palette, and I'm going to start off using the color Love as my base for my eyes. Now what I noticed about this palette is it is just like every other Juvia's Place palette. It is super duper pigmented, so you want to start off light when you're applying your color and build the color up. So that's exactly what I did for this blue. I started light and then I just built it up to where I wanted it to be. Next, I went into the color Unsilenced, and I'm finding that this is one of my favorite shades out of the entire palette. It's such a pretty like coral pink color, and I'm just putting that right on top of the blue shadow so I can blend the two colors together. You'll notice I'm using tapping motions. I find I get the best blend when I tap the colors into one another, and these shades are super duper blendable. They blend well with one another. Now I am cutting my crease. I'm using that same P. Louise base to just go ahead and do a half cut crease. So on top of the cut crease, I'm using the shimmer color Stand Up, and I love the shimmers in this palette. They're super duper buttery and really easy to use, just like any other Juvia's Place palette. And now I'm just using the shade Power to go ahead and finish off that cut crease look. Just like the first shimmer, it's a really buttery, pretty color. I thought it was going to be a little bit darker in the palette. It looks like a royal blue, but it's actually more like an aquatone blue. So now I'm going to line my eyes using my Morphe Felt Tip Liner, and I'm just going to do a thick strip of liner. I'm not going to do a wing. I'm just going to blend the liner into my eyeshadow. And then I decided to add some glitter, just a little bit. And guys, I have no idea where I got this glitter from. I'm so sorry. I'm using the shade Love. I'm just going ahead and putting that underneath my waterline. In my actual waterline, I put this shade on top of some white liner as well. I'm adding some lashes for drama. So I'm using my Juvia's Place Saharan blush palette. I'm using the shade Sola to go ahead and blush up my cheeks. And then I'm going to highlight using the crayon case. This Glow Caine highlighter is one of my favorites. Look at that glow, y'all. It's amazing. I'm setting it in place with my Morphe setting spray. And then I'm lining my lips with some brown lip liner from Sephora. It is in the shade Molasses. I'm using the shade Sugar from Colored Raine for my lip color today. And I'm just using a fluffy eyeshadow brush to go ahead and blend that out so I can have a nice ombre effect on my lips. And you guys, that is the finished look. I'm super happy with the way that my eye look turned out. Of course, like every other Juvia's Place palette, the colors are super duper pigmented and vibrant, very easy to blend. The shimmers are amazing, and I just couldn't have asked for a better palette from Juvia's Place. So as always, if you like this video, make sure to leave me some thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.